Yes, because the actor is going to be back.
Yes, and he's going to be dramatic and extra as fuck.
My dear Samuel, greetings. How are you feeling tonight?
Honestly, I'm feeling a little like a horse who's about to be ridden by a big old fella.
Oh, so does that mean you want to be a centaur in the Mrs.'s next arts piece?
No, certain I comprehend your mood. Have you met a special someone, my friend?
What? No, it ain't that. I mean, I'm feeling a little on edge. Edmund's coming in.
Ha, our actor friend. What about him has you nervous, Sam?
He's just a lot to deal with. I find myself a little drained after our sessions.
Considering the last session we told him to make something for himself.
Yes, challenging.
Oh no.
It's like, oh dear, what horrible film are we going to be watching?
I know, but if I'm here doing this therapist thing, I should help him one way or another.
Remember your own distortions.
So this is when we have him connect with the influencer vampire and see how badly it goes.
Oh god, no.
You're right. I still want to try, though. I want to see if I can help him.
I shall not stand in your way then. Have you an idea of what distortions he might be exhibiting tonight?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Okay, obviously core distortion is personalization. It's likely emotional reasoning. Should statements seem to be a staple of, like, all of them. Always right, I feel. And labeling, I'm thinking.
I think that should cover it.
I wish you peace and patience, Sam. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Andy.
Here we go!
Edmund, amigo, how's it hanging?
To the left and most proudly, my dear boy. Indeed, tonight, I sit before you victorious. Thy gentle prodding hath guided me back to the womb of creation.
Do I want you to spell that out for me?
The stage, good sir, the stage. For if all the world's a stage, then the stage is where humanity is born.
Oh, yeah, I guess that must be true. So what are you saying? You nabbed some kind of juicy roll?
Not just any role. Nay, I have been given the opportunity to once again subvert the audience's expectations. Though it was thy tender words that cleared the mists of doubt from my mind and reminded me that I belong to the stage, not to the audience.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Eddie. Tell me all about it. What's been going on?
Do you remember the advice you gave me when last we met?
I told you to film yourself doing some acting, right? How'd that go?
I did as you suggested. I set up a camera, and for no one but myself, I became the Dane.
Marmaduke?
Scooby?
Hamlet, my dear boy, Hamlet. I watched the great Edmund Kean inhabit the bard's greatest role once again, and in him I saw humanity pure, naked, and true. It was akin to pornography, albeit far more revealing. That Edmund Kean, I told myself, he and
Is this the theme for the third act session? Tiny genitalia, centaurs, and
it was akin to pornography.
this.
It was akin to
Wait just a minute there, Eddie. You're an incredible actor. Everyone agrees on that. But it's a big world out there. Everyone's got their own experiences. We all got capacity to do incredible things. It's a combination of luck, perseverance, being in the right place at the right time. You ain't a great actor because you're Edmund Kean. You're a great actor because of the things that made you Edmund Kean.
You toy with the fates and flirt with pedantry, my dear boy. Oh, 'tis often said that an infinite number of monkeys with an infinite number of typewriters and infinite time could produce all the works of Shakespeare. But such a thing is infinitely unlikely.
It was the best of times, it was the blurst of times, you stupid monkey!
If you will permit me to continue, to watch myself act without an audience was simply rapturous. I am not ashamed to admit that I did weep. I wept for the stage, that I deprived it of my greatness on account of my own misplaced dread. I have been a cream-faced loon, a devout coward, and most religious in it. Why should Edmund Kean fear any audience?
Whoa, slow down there, Eddie. I don't know what the heck a cream-faced loon might be, but it don't sound too good.
I'm just picturing a loon that just stuck its face in whipped cream.
Think about the Edmund that showed up here 2 months ago. If I'd hurled a bunch of insults at him, would that have motivated him in any way?
Maybe.
I suppose not. That lily-livered boy was not ready for the weight of truth. You were wise indeed to treat him gently.
That boy's you, Eddie. He's still in there, so be nice to him, all right?
Get yourself a nice sucker.
Very well. Honeyed words entrap sweeter prey, do they not? You spoke truly. Edmund Keene bared his chest to all the slings and arrows of an unappreciative audience, and was somehow surprised when they hit their mark. The Edmund Keene that you see before you is armored in love of the craft that no arrow may penetrate, and so casts aside the cloak of cowardice. To think, I feared mortal directors. I feared the audition, and the criticism that would come afterward. I feared the cast list, bereft of Edmund Keene. But to you I give thanks, for can a mortal director know my brilliance? Nay, they're all clay-brained guts and mouldy rogues. Their disrespect for the craft makes fools of them.
Hey, what's that labeling doing for you? If you don't respect directors, why do you think they're gonna respect you?
Because I'm worthy of respect. I create. They merely push the chess pieces on the board.
You know, my old buddy John used to say, respect given is respect earned. Maybe them directors would be bigger fans of yours if you didn't call them names.
Perhaps 'tis so. But they should know my value. I know in my damned soul that the stage is worse off without Edmund Keene, and nothing any mortal director can say will disabuse me of this. Ergo, I did ask myself, Edmund, what is an audition? Is it a trial to overcome? Is a director a god dispensing holy judgment? And I replied, Edmund, do not ask such foolish questions, the answers to which thou knowest well. An audition, my dear boy, is not an opportunity, but an invitation to display the craft before another. So I told myself, why not act, dear boy? And so I did.
So you did an audition, all right, that's great. Did you have fun with it?
You speak so simply, my friend. Fun does not adequately describe the feeling one has when the muse takes over. It is transcendence, an affirmation of purpose, to condense humanity within oneself, if only for a moment. It is an orgasmic experience.
That sounds intense.
I hope he cleans up the stakes afterwards.
That's pretty brave.
Oh, but it is freeing. A true actor hides nothing. The director, she told me she had never witnessed such a thing in all her years, few as they were. I am certain that she thought to herself, is this Dionysus reborn? Why have the fates graced mine eyes with such depth of the human spirit? This time, my friend, I did not have to wait for a cast list at all. You are looking at a leading man once more.
Hey, congratulations, Eddie. That's great. See, I knew you'd get your mojo back if you remembered what made you love the stage in the first place.
For this, I am eternally grateful, and indeed, I do have an eternity to be grateful. Now I can already hear the calls resounding through the theater. Keene! 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 Give us Keene!
You may want to pick a different name.
Nonsense! They will say Edmund Keene has returned, and be none the wiser as to the accuracy of their statement.
So what's the big role, Eddie?
Ah, we get to the meat of it, unto the very sinew at last. They say that every story is a circle, that we return whence we came. So it is with me. 'Twas tragedy that made me, tragedy that formed me, tragedy that raised me to glory, and tragedy that shall do so once more. I shall play the part of Pierrot. Pierrot, the clown who cried. Pierrot, the mask of the tragedy that is life.
I ain't familiar.
I believe you are, though you know a far inferior version. The one made famous by that ludicrous creature, Grimaldi.
Grimaldi who?
Splud, my dear boy. Do you know nothing of late 18th century English theatre?
They must have skipped that subject in frontier school.
Grimaldi was the other influential actor in London. But whereas I drew out the soul and laid it bare on stage, Grimaldi, in comparison, was a clown, a jester, a funny man.
Yeah, hold on there, Eddie. People have written plenty about what a great actor you are. Giving another actor nasty labels don't look good on you. Probably ain't accurate either.
Oh, but my dear boy, Grimaldi was as the moon amidst the stars of jest, by whose pale light all subsequent mirth is but a reflection. He was the clown. So as you see, I cannot label one already so anointed.
Oh, in that case, label away.
Grimaldi was an artist, like myself.
There ought to be clowns. Defended a clown who didn't need help.
When I strode upon the stage, my audience saw all the acts of life play out, in all their woe and joy. Oh, but Joey Grimaldi, the great clown himself, could create bottom noises with his armpits. Yet whose name was on the lips of the adoring public? Not Keen's, no. Not the bard's emissary. Give us the farting clown, they cried. Give us Grimaldi. So you see, my dear boy, for me to play the tragic clown Piero, this is my opportunity to take what Grimaldi stole from me.
What did he steal?
He stole my audience.
Was the audience really his, Samuel? We were all captives. Though who knows with Edmund, perhaps they were.
He stole my...
Was the audience really his?
He stole...
Eddie, from what you've told me, I don't think you and this Grimaldi fella had the same audience. I don't think anyone showing up for a farting clown show and getting Edmund Keen is gonna be too happy, and it'd have nothing to do with you.
But if Grimaldi had not peddled his base filth, my audience would not have waned when it did. They would have been mine.
And if the sun didn't shine, we could go out during the day. Come on, Eddie, the world ain't waiting on you. Grimaldi had his audience and you had yours. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Perhaps, though I weep bitter tears to think the people so base. And I weep for myself, my dear boy. The riches and fame he received should have been mine, and would have been, had the fates not cursed me with his birth.
His fame and riches should have been yours according to who, Eddie?
According to common sense.
Whose common sense?
Again you malign me with your beastly rhetorical traps. Can you not let a man vent his spleen without being so assailed?
Hey, keep that spleen right where it is, thank you.
I ain't trying to give you a hard time, Eddie. I'm just asking you to question them shoulds of yours. Maybe you wouldn't need to vent that spleen so much. The point I'm trying to make is that making things about Grimaldi versus Keen ain't doing you any favors.
There is some truth in your words. Why should I lower myself to his level? I am no flatulent jester. I am Edmund Keen. And mark my words, my boy. I shall cast Joseph Grimaldi from the Thespian Order. When I play Piero the Clown, Wikipedia shall forget all about that fool.
Now Edmund believes he can change humanity's interpretation of history. This is a bit of a lofty goal.
And mark my words, my boy.
Now Edmund believes...
And mark my words.
Emotional?
Now Edmund
No.
believes he can...
And mark my words, my boy.
Okay, so I guess it has to be labeling.
Just a sec there, Eddie. If Grimaldi is just a fool, you ain't taking his influence seriously. Reductive labels ain't gonna do much for you, compadre.
Your words hold a mote of wisdom. Very well. I shall redouble my efforts to ensure my audience knows Grimaldi was a mere fool. You see, my dear boy, I have already calculated my triumphant return to the stage. Every move, every word, every expression shall be unassailable. You see, Edmund Keen is never wrong about matters of character.
I'm glad to hear your confidence, Eddie, but I just want to give you a word or two of caution. Acting's all about humanity, not just Eddie Keen, right? If you don't give yourself a little room to bend, your audience might not see themselves in you.
Ha! Let them dream their filthy little dreams. If my body is that which draws them in before I spring the theatrical trap, I care not.
I didn't mean that. I just meant that you're drawing some hard boundaries acting-wise. Giving yourself some middle ground ain't a bad thing.
I know you play your part, therapist, as I must play mine. I have heard your cautions. They need not be repeated. Indeed, I doubt our meetings will be necessary any longer. I must confess to some strong misgivings about you, therapist. There are times when we speak that I feel exposed, diminutive, and weak, and I can only conclude from those feelings that you are trying to hurt me.
I gotta push you on that, Eddie. You said it yourself. You're jumping from a feeling to reality. I am here to challenge you, yeah. But your feeling exposed is part of the process. Doesn't mean I'm trying to hurt you.
But there is truth in emotion, my dear boy. Perhaps not the whole truth, but emotions are the seeds from which truth doth grow.
And let me be straight with you. I ain't trying to hurt you, Eddie. I'm just trying to make sure you're moving forward with a clear head.
Then perhaps that is where we speak alien languages. As an actor, I must be led by feeling and intuition. I pity you, my dear boy, that such is beyond your grasp.
I got a heart, Eddie. I just try to know when it's lying to me.
Regardless, opening night is a month from now. I doubt you shall see me again, for I shall not need your services. The public thought they knew what a clown was. In a month's time, they will forget Grimaldi and Bozo, and only Keen's clown will remain.
So we'll be seeing you in a
Shall I
month,
leave
gotcha.
you? When I have the public's love that I am due, what need will I have for a therapist?
You might need me to handle all that fame. That ain't healthy for anyone, least of all a vampire.
Nonsense. You forget, dear boy, that I was raised as the darling of the public. I was a star at the age of 6.
And was that good for you, Eddie?
Of course it was. To be loved by so many, 'tis like a drug, but with no ill effects whatsoever.
Yes, okay.
Seems to me the whole Cupid
Yes,
wasn't
not at
great
all.
for you, Eddie.
Ah, but the adoration was not the cause of my discomfort, only the nappy. Do you have any final words of wisdom for me then, dear boy? Theatre has lost its popularity because of my absence. When the public takes notice of Edmund Keene once again, how might I prepare myself?
I just want to remind you, Eddie, that even if you give the greatest performance of all time, people ain't waiting for you. Think about how you felt when you were acting for yourself and not for the audience. Your most important audience member is you, compadre.
Ever the nemesis of mirth art thou, Sam Walls. But there is a little wisdom in what you speak. I shall remember Edmund Keene. I suppose then that this is goodbye, dear boy.
You sure you don't want me to keep your
He's
sessions
gonna have a
filled with drinks?
lousy session.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna bomb hard.
There is no need. As you are so eager to help others, please do so. And worry not for Edmund Keene.
Tell you what, I'll keep it open just this once. I'll take the night off if you don't show up. Sound good?
Then I beg you enjoy a night of simple peace. You shall not see me.
We're gonna see you
I give
again.
Thanks. And please, send me a V-mail. I shall arrange theatre tickets for you if you're ever in London.
I'll do that, Eddie. You take care of yourself, you hear?
I shall be Edmund Keene's greatest advocate. Farewell, therapist. May fortune favor you as it has me.
Adios, Eddie.
Well, Samuel, it seems you are down one client.
For now.
Yeah, I guess so. If he thinks he doesn't need me, I guess I'm doing something right.
You are unsure.
I don't know, Andy. I think that fella's got some more work to do, but he ain't ready to do it yet.
I believe you are correct, Samuel. I did warn you that this was likely to happen with our dear Edmund Keene. Do not consider it a failure of yours. Remember that we are all on our own journeys, and some of us need a little extra time to reach the next stage of that journey. Or in my case, a few thousand years. We cannot control the mind of any other.
Yeah, I suppose that's the way it's gotta be.
Go downstairs and have a drink to fate's whimsical turns. It is that which we cannot control that makes the world so rich and interesting.
All right, Andy, that sounds good right about now.
Go then, my friend. The night awaits. Rest in peace.
Well, that was a weird one. I guess it always is with Edmund. Half the time I can't make heads or tails of what that feller's saying. I'll go check in with Crimson and see if she's got any of her wisdom to share. How we doing tonight, Crimson?
The drinks are flowing and the blood's pumping. Can't ask for more than that. How are you, Sam?
Well, I had my first client graduate. They quit therapy today.
Congratulations, cowboy. Helped a vampire see the light, huh? How do you feel about it?
I'll say pretty good.
I got no reason to hold on to my clients forever. If he feels he's ready to move on, then I'm happy for him. Fella's still got a hell of a lot to work on, but don't we all?
Ain't that the truth?
Well, even if not everyone loves what he's doing, at least he's doing what he loves.
Hey, I'd call that a win, cowboy. Not everyone gets to do what they love.
Sounds like you got some feelings about that.
All right, I'm gonna let you in on a big, dark secret. Maybe even darker than the fact that I drink blood.
I'll hold it with high honor, Crimson.
I liked being alone.
Right, well, that is dark.
Oh, shut up. I was good, Sam. I fought the good fight, and I knew case law like the back of my hand. The law just moved too slowly for me in the end, and getting cancer made it seem meaningless. Now, I love this place, and I love Andy, but I know I wasn't born to bartend.
Couldn't you practice law in Germany?
You try learning German and tell me how it goes, Desperado.
Oh, come on, it ain't that hard. I've picked up some German already. Ich spreche Deutsch good.
Hold me, Maxie. The cowboy is being once again too cute.
Go away!
Cowboy, komm, wir saß ein We will teach you how to speak sehr gut Deutsch.
I think I hear my dinner calling. I'll talk to you later, Crimson.
Be gentle with him, you two.
Now we will teach you the German that is most important for you to know.
It is important to ask politely when you wish to drink from someone's neck. Tell them, your neck is beautiful. May I drink from it?
Ihr Hals ist wunderschön. Darf ich von Ihnen trinken?
Now ask Reinhard if he will let you drink from his neck.
It is very important to get the declensions correct in German.
Oh, good.
Dein Hals ist wunderschön. Dart ich von ihn trinken?
Oh, meine Ohren.
You have made my boyfriend sad, cowboy. Now you must drink from his neck to make him feel better.
Okay.
No, this was going to be win-win.
Now I'm feeling very disoriented and euphoric. Oh, so I've done many club drugs.
I will take you home, Knutschkugel. Now what do you say, cowboy?
Oh, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön, sexy. We must practice together, so I must take this hot little man home now. Tschüss, tschüss.
Oh, yeah, see you later, you two. Well, it's about time for some shut-eye anyway.